All right, so next up, we're going to have a look at how to save notes to your contacts profile, how to set notifications or reminders for yourself to follow up with people, and how to create, save, and use canned responses. So you no longer have to copy the same thing over and over again or go and have to search for your links elsewhere to then paste them into your Messenger conversations. So let me just move this up here for a second. And as you can see, if you have Genius Messenger CRM, a little logo or icon of Genius Messenger CRM will appear right here at the bottom right corner in every conversation in your Messenger inbox. And that's exactly where we are going to head. And it will open right on my quick notes. So this is where you save notes so that you have everything in one place. So it can be something you need to remember about the person, something you need to remember about the conversation you had or a discovery and sales call you had with them. And you can save it all right here. So let's say Taylor is a lead or a potential client of mine. I've been talking to her and she told me she's going to go on a 2-week camping trip and asked me to reach out 2 weeks from now. In that case, of course, I want to set a reminder or a notification for myself so I don't forget to follow up. But it will also be really cool if I actually remember she went on a camping trip so that I can ask her how her camping trip was and if she had a great time. So I will type here 2 week, right? 2 week camping trip ad. It can be anything and you can save as many notes as you like. They will appear right here. And if you want, you can edit them. You can delete them if you no longer need them. And then again, of course, we want to set a reminder for ourselves. And to do so, we are going to head over to this little bell icon right here. We are going to click there and give our notification a subject. Reach back out. I am going to say. Then an email address is required, which can be very convenient a lot of the times if you need to send a proposal by email or a lead magnet or anything of that sort. In this case, I don't really need it, so I'm just going to type test@test.com and that will do. Then I can choose the exact date and the time I want this notification to go off, which will then appear right here on my screen. And yeah, like I mentioned, I was talking about a 2-week camping trip. So 2 weeks from now for me is August 30th. And I am going to say I want that to go off at 9 a.m. There we go. Then Webhooks is a more advanced setting that I will show you in another video to, for instance, save it right to your Google Calendar or send yourself an email about it. But for now, I'm going to leave it with this. But I am going to give it a description, a message that I'm going to leave myself so I know what this reminder was actually for. So I'm just going to type reach back out after 2-week camping trip. Maybe schedule a Zoom meeting. All right, that will do. And I'm going to click add. And that's it. My notification is saved. So now moving on to canned responses, and your canned responses will be found right here in this tab. I've already saved some of my own canned responses, so I will show you what they look like and how to use them before I go into the settings in a minute to show you exactly how to create and save your own canned responses. And again, you can use this for anything. Maybe you have a new offer that you want all your customers and all your clients to know about. Maybe it's an invite to your Facebook group or even a conversation starter, like the way you open new conversations with your new connections. And I'm going to use one similar to that I've saved for myself. And as you can see here, hashtag name hashtag will automatically change into the person's name just to personalize it a little bit more, right? So it doesn't look like an automated or a saved or a copy and pasted message. So I'm going to choose this one. And then you will see it's not just one message, but I saved multiple little short messages right here. And that's another tip I want to share with you today, because especially if it's the first message you're sending out, if you are sending one big long message to people, people are less likely to actually take the time and read it. And it could simply be because they are busy with something and then forget to take another look at your message at a later time. And besides that, um, all of us, everyone nowadays has Messenger and Facebook on their mobile devices and on their mobile phones, right? But imagine you're out or you're doing something, a notification goes off. It doesn't really grab our attention immediately, especially not if we're not expecting any important messages. But imagine your phone going ding, 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 ding. Then it's a natural response to be curious, right? And wonder, oh, what's going on here? Who's hitting me up? And to actually check what those notifications are all about. So that's why sending messages back to back to back will help you get a higher open rate and a lot more people to actually read and reply to your messages. So in this case, how to send them, just going to click right here and it will add it right to my bar here. And if I want to, I can just press send. If I want to edit it, that's also possible. Let me change the emoji, for example. I can click send, or I can even add them together, one and then another one and then another one, and click send if I wanted to. So yeah, you can be creative and flexible with this as well and use them however you like. And yeah, let me show you how to actually create them and save them. For that, we're going to head back over to our extension bar, find the Genius Messenger icon right here to go into our settings. And then we are going to head over to the menu on the left side and click messages. Right there, we are going to go to global templates. And as you can see, I have multiple global templates saved. So these are basically message groups that in my case contain multiple short messages, but it doesn't have to be. It can either be a combination of messages or it can be just one message, like right here. To add a new template, you are going to give it a name that makes it easy for you to recognize the topic that the message group is all about. I'm just going to say test right here. Click add, and then the group is created, but it does not contain any messages yet. Those you can add, that's going to be the next step. You'll just click right here and you can add emojis if you fancy. You can add an image, which you can upload from your computer if you wanted to, or you can just type the text, whatever you want that to be or to say. So it could be hi, a name, and I'm gonna add this as one message. Then the next message I am going to add, I really appreciate you as a loyal customer. Add. That is why I wanted to reach out to you, because we will be launching this new and exciting product very soon, and I want my customers to be the first ones to know about it. Just making something up on the spot. I have to add, this isn't the best message, but you get the point. So that's how you can add multiple messages. And if you don't want to send them, you can just head back into your Messenger inbox. And I always do suggest to refresh your page just to make sure that Facebook Messenger can pick up on all the data you added or all the changes you made. Then again, we're going to go to the icon here in the bottom right corner. Click right here, and as you can see, my test group has appeared, and I can now add those messages and send them in pretty much 2 clicks, depending on the number of messages you have. So that's it for this one. In the next video, we are going to talk about the latest feature that has been added to Genius Messenger. A really, really, really exciting one, if you ask me. And it's the broadcasting feature. Broadcasting allows you to send one message to a group of people at the same time, or multiple people at the same time, based on a label or a tag you have given them. But that in the next one, I'll see you there.